All right. So, guys, what I wanted to show you today is really something short and sweet that you may or may not already know how to do. But I wanted to show the capability because it's something that is still somewhat fairly new in regards to Agent Assist, but it's something that I think can be useful as well. And I wanted to make sure that it was covered and recorded because we've got another upcoming pulse event or race event or whatever you want to call it here in the next 2 or 3 weeks. So now, so what I was going to cover is digital postcards, and let me share my screen. And we'll show both on the desktop version and the mobile version. But first, I'm going to show the desktop version. All right, here we go. So whenever you get into the desktop version, obviously, when you're looking at your leads, you're going to have this screen here. But very simply and very quickly, as you're prospecting, whether you are making appointment phone calls or qualifying calls, typically what I will say is you're probably going to use this feature more whenever you're making appointment calls. When you get that DM on the phone and the DM may say, well, can you send me some information? And me personally, I'll just tell you, I'm not a huge fan to sending emails, but sometimes that can just start the conversation because maybe they do truly want to see the information. Sometimes that can just be a smokescreen objection, but we kind of have to come up with whatever we're going to send them. Well, Agent Assist has pre-filled communication in order for you to send an email of some sort and then follow up on it after the fact, to where we can then say, hey, did you get a chance to look at that? So let's just say I'm prospecting. I'm just going to click on a random lead here. All right, neighborhood medical care, and looks like it timed out my login. Let me log back in real quick. So whenever you go to this and you're going to go to a
That
certain
and
lead.
Jeff Belfour, the DGA who parted ways with us, who didn't want us, to be
Hello.
associated with us. He's has access and is on.
There we go. Okay. All right, we got everybody muted now. So whenever you're going to click on this lead, like I just showed, I'll go back in case you didn't catch it, but you're just going to click on a lead. So I'm prospecting on a lead. I'm going to click on it, get the phone number, and whenever that phone call's over with, I can actually click, and it's one of the top options on your screen where it's going to say send a digital postcard. Now, I'm not going to go through every single one available, but there are a ton available. You've got really two options. You can send a digital postcard for enrollment activity, you can send it for prospecting activity. But say for like this one, it's only going to show me a certain amount of postcards because I haven't set an appointment with this lead. So if I hit send a digital postcard, it's really only going to show me just some communication to share a underwriting offer. So let's say this group had less than 50 employees in all markets. So all I've got to simply do is click copy postcard, and then I go to my email, I start a new email, and all I have to do is paste that postcard. And this is what that digital postcard is going to look like. And so you can type anything else that you want to in the email, and when that decision maker or whoever you're sending this postcard to gets it and they were to click on this link, it's a live link that just sends them to a page that's going to give them information of whatever you were sending them. So for this one, it's going to give information about the underwriting offer that we have going on for the third quarter. And then it's also, I believe, going into the fourth quarter as well. Now, I will say that as far as the postcards that are available, as of right now, when you're just simply prospecting, it's the ones that showed on the previous screen. Let me go back to it. You've got different underwriting offers depending on what kind of target market or industry that you are talking to. So if you're not sure of what it shows, just click on it and you'll paste it, and then you can go click on it yourself to see, so you're a little bit more knowledgeable about what you're sending. So the only thing that you want to do whenever you're doing that is once you finish sending the email, you want to make sure that you go down and you're going to mark your activity as complete so you can log that you sent an email to that individual or that business. Now let me go back to the list of businesses. And while I'm doing that, are there any questions about anything that I've covered up to this point? Okay, perfect. So if I'm going back to my leads and say, for instance, I'll use this example, Glass Services LLC. That's a business that I'm showing to have set a first appointment with, or I have a first appointment with, or a second, or wherever we're at in that process. So if I were to click on that business and I were to click send a digital postcard for this group, I'm going to have some different options. I'm not just going to have an underwriting offer postcard available to where I can send some of those information that we just viewed. However, there's an additional option now because we have postcards that can be used for pre-enrollment communication, depending on what you want to send. Now, we've got really a different variety of all kinds of different groups of products. So, we've got accident, cancer, and critical illness, and then we've got accident, cancer, critical illness, and life. I mean, the different assortment. So if you're wanting to say send a postcard about an overview over everything that we have, you would obviously want to select this one here. It's got pretty much all of our products that we offer on an individual basis. So, copy that postcard, works in a very similar manner. Go to my email, paste it, and what that postcard is going to look like once that decision maker receives it and you click on it is going to look like so. And it's going to have different products, and when the decision maker or whoever receives this email clicks on each one of those links, it's actually a short video that explains each product and the importance of it, and something that can be useful in pre-enrollment communication. But if you're wanting to say send this to a decision maker outside of the Agent Assist app, because like I said, let's say you're prospecting and you're trying to send something to somebody and they want more information about what we do. This would be a great postcard to send somebody. Well, where you can go to find those postcards, when you go to Proper, and the simplest way I'll show you is those same postcards that are all available here on Agent Assist for people that we have set appointments with that you can send product information. They are available on Proper. All you need to do is once you log in, you go to the search bar, type in digital postcard, and it should be the very first link that's available, the power of digital postcards. And there's a full list. Where's it at? Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah, there we go. It's actually going to be the one that says digital postcards. So once you click on that, you're going to have a summary page. But if you go over here on the left, you're going to have different options for what kind of digital postcards that you want to send. There's digital postcards for less than 50 and over 50 in New York. But we can also, home office can create a specific digital postcard for an upcoming enrollment if it needs to be something other than what's available. So if I hit digital postcards less than 50 lives, there's a whole assortment of what I just showed you guys. And so all you have to do is copy and paste this into your own separate email. Say if you wanted to send this in an email while you're prospecting, say you spoke to a decision maker, they wanted to see some more information, you can send it. So pretty simple stuff. Any questions on any of that at the moment? All right, perfect. The only other thing I'm going to show you, let me switch over my screens here. All right, can y'all hear me? Okay, perfect. I had to switch over to my phone. So now on my phone, it's going to look very similar. All right, can y'all still hear me? Okay. So now on my phone, all right, perfect. So you should be able to see my screen now. At least I hope. Can y'all see my screen?
No,
No.
see your face.
I can see your screen.
Huh. Oh, there it goes. Can y'all see it now?
Got it.
Okay, cool. So when you go to the Agent Assist app on your phone, so when you go to the Agent Assist app on your phone and you're looking at your leads and you're prospecting in that manner, so I click on a business. Looks like there's a little bit of a delay on the video. Is it still showing that I'm on my dashboard on y'all's end?
Yes.
It is? Okay. Not sure what the deal is. All right. I'm going to stop recording